just enjoyed the movie so much. Having seen it live on TV, it just gave an insight into what they actually went through down there. Had you seen it on TV when it was happening, and how did that affect you when you heard that it was going to be made into a movie and that you might be playing a role in it?
Yeah, I saw it on television. I actually got emotional, like the rest of the world, I guess. You know, like, you got 1 billion people following this event. When they called me to do it, first thought was, okay, so what happened down there that I don't know? What is going to make the movie different to the actual information that I have about the event? And then I found that there was a very interesting reflection about human condition. That made us reflect basically about the importance and the supreme value of life, basically. But for me, the whole entire movie is about that. The immediate thing that you think after that is, okay, well, you know, I have a responsibility. I always do when I do a movie, even if it's fiction, completely fictional characters, but more when actually those characters not only existed, but they are alive and they were going to be collaborating with us. So I just tried to read as much as I could, you know, in my character and the rest of the group, you know, all those things that can be used just to be honest with their story.
You met the man who played you. Actually, he was on set quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
How did that help you in playing your role?
A lot. It gave me a tremendous amount of information. Not just the information that I couldn't actually, though I try, but I couldn't add to the script. Things that he did that are not there, the things that he said, you know, relationships that went wrong, things that went right, you know, fights, and then reconciliations, and a lot of stuff that happened down there that it's impossible to tell the whole entire story because we had an hour and a half or 70 days with 33 guys. So you have to be very smart in terms of narrative to just squeeze all of that in a juice that makes sense, you know, for everybody. But yes, he gave me information basically in the way that he was talking about himself, about the event, you know, observing him.
This was actually filmed in a mine. Did it feel claustrophobic? Did you get that feeling that they must have felt of being trapped inside?
I'm not claustrophobic. It's not the word that I would use, but I'm very uncomfortable sometimes. Uncomfortable with what you're breathing, a lot of methane gas, a lot of carbon dioxide from the cars and the trucks that they were used, you know, in the making of the film. The cold, it was very, very cold, and we have to be half naked because in the real mine actually was very hot. So that kind of situation, we didn't have really a place to rest because all the big hotels that were very far away from where we were shooting, so we were in a kind of a gas station hotel, you know, with washing ourselves with cold water, sometimes not even water. And so that kind of thing, you know, but it was good. It was good for the movie. Mm-hmm. So I accept it and just go with it. And if it's in some strange way on the screen, you know, perfect.
I just have time for one last question. What can we look forward to seeing you in next?
I'm going to start a movie with Ben Kingsley in a couple of weeks in Sofia, Bulgaria. It's an action movie. Very reflective too about life, you know, and so also I'm going to be trapped somewhere, but it's not a cave. It's actually a department store.
That sounds interesting. Thank you so much for talking to me today.